New at 11, one day after Governor Ralph Northam's office told CBS 6 that he welcomes an outside investigation into how and why certain findings of wrongdoing were left out of an official state inspector general report on the Virginia Parole Board. A former governor is speaking out on the matter. Good evening. I'm Candace Burns.
And I'm Bill Fitzgerald. Tonight, Doug Wilder tells our John Burkett how he thinks this should be handled. And our political expert weighs in on a situation that he says appears to be spiraling out of hand. John joins us now live with the latest tonight. John?
Bill, since breaking the story last week, we've requested a one-on-one interview with Governor Ralph Northam several times, but haven't heard back. However, tonight we are talking to a governor, former Governor Doug Wilder. Here's what he has to say.
The Parole Board is not an autonomous agency. It serves, and they all serve, at the pleasure of the governor. Quite frankly, I would say this to you. If I have known nothing of it, and this has happened, I wouldn't investigate whether the parole board should be dismissed or gotten rid of. I would do it. And then I would find out how it got to be this way.
Former Governor Doug Wilder weighing in on the embattled parole board and the handling of what he calls a major embarrassment in the Commonwealth.
And there is no excuse for this. Northam owes the people of Virginia better than he's given in terms of an explanation. This is not the operation of the chief executive officer of the state of Virginia. I've never known nor seen anything like this.
Last week, CBS 6 obtained a 13-page report of the state inspector general's findings in the parole case of convicted cop killer Vincent Lamont Martin. This version of the report, which OSIG now calls a draft, is 7 pages longer than what was made public last summer and filled with details of what the inspector general said were violations of state law and the Constitution of Virginia. That includes findings that former parole board chair Adrian Bennett asked a hearing officer to falsify a report, and current chair Tanya Chapman being accused of fudging the board's minutes, a Class 1 misdemeanor.
No one has really taken clear control of the situation that looks to me as almost as if it's spiraling out of hand. You're seeing the Republicans trying to make political hay out of this, both in the Assembly session and I believe in the upcoming election. Certainly the Democratic candidates for statewide office are going to have to address it. It's going to be a major issue, obviously, in an attorney general's race.
The attorney general's office thus far responding to CBS 6's questions by saying this is an issue between the OSIG and parole board. CBS 6 political analyst Dr. Bob Halsworth and former Governor Wilder both disagree with that statement.
Right now, what is important is that the administration take responsibility, ownership, control, and do whatever they can to rectify the issue rather than to allow this continue to fester and fester as it's going on at the moment.
The people of Virginia deserve a whole bunch of answers, and they're not getting any other than we are going to investigate it. We would welcome an independent investigation. Well, we've seen where they've run to, and I'm sick and tired of them.
And the OSIG has reached out to the state police for investigative help. The state police confirmed they will review. Working for you in Richmond tonight, John Burkett, CBS 6 News.